Well, service dogs are trained to do what their humans can't do.
But beyond assisting with the tasks they are trained to do, new research shows the value of their companionship.
Yeah, here to share more details on the research, we have Jessica Bibbo and Tracy Salazar. Jessica works at the Center for Human-Animal Bond at the Purdue University College of Veterinary Medicine.
Tracy's daughter, Savannah, has a service dog. Welcome to Better Connecticut to the both of you.
Good morning.
Thank you.
You know, I feel like this is something we always knew, even if you don't need a service dog, that dogs and other animals, but specifically dogs, will have this wonderful effect on you, right? They help your mood. We know they might help you have a better day, but now there's an actual study that quantifies that this is a real thing, that research shows that dogs really help humans.
Yeah, this study is really the first of its kind to show that there's a benefit beyond the service dog recipient and to family members. It was funded by Elanco Animal Health, and it allowed us to compare family members with whom a service dog had been placed to family members whose loved one was on a wait list to receive a service dog. We found that individuals who were living with the service dog experienced less worry about their loved one's health, and they themselves had better emotional functioning when the dog was in the home, and the loved one's chronic condition had less of an impact on family functioning when a dog was in the home.
I think it's just a remarkable, you know, I think I've always known that pets and animals, pets and people, they just go together. And this study quantifies it. How many people were in the study? How depth was it? How in depth was it?
So this study had approximately 150 people in it, which may not sound like a great deal, but for a service dog study, it was actually a very large number.
Well, and I was reading a little bit about how your organization was even founded way back when, that the founders, you know, needed a service dog, and they realized how hard it was to get, that people will be on lists for a very long time. Will this research perhaps help get more people service dogs faster?
That's a really good question. While it may not actually help waitlist time, it certainly can show, you know, health insurance and other healthcare organizations that there can be a real evidence to support their impact.
Tracy, who's that big, lovable lug that's next to you?
This is Aster, and she's taking a little nap right now.
Look at her.
So we have a service dog. Aster's a supposed dog, but we have a service dog at home. He's working for my 26-year-old daughter who has seizures and epilepsy, and he's fantastic. He comes and gets us when she has a seizure, which is huge because I can grab a cup of coffee and take a short break instead of having to be on all the time. And then he takes us back to her and he snuggles with her during the seizure and after the seizure, and it just somehow makes the whole seizure experience a little bit better, not so horrific.
And was it something inborn in the dog, or was the dog trained to sense the seizures? I just find that fascinating.
It's training. It's actually scent-based training. It's a smell, and I'm excited because I think there's going to be some scientific data one day on the smells and what they are. But no, he knows his smell and he can anticipate it before the seizure starts. In some cases, he's still in training, so we're still working with him. But it's remarkable what these dogs can do.
And you can see from the pictures just what a wonderful impact he has on your daughter. But yeah, for you too, if you're a mom and you're worried that you can't leave the room because you might miss something, that must be a big sigh of relief to know the dog is on duty and is going to let you know if you're needed.
It's huge. It's huge. We take shifts, and it's just nice to have a break, because before, we've had a service dog for about 8 years now for her, and she has a few seizures a week, and they come at any time. So being able to take that break you really can't put a price on that at all.
And it just really has a positive impact on every member of the family, not just the person who is receiving the service from the dog.
Everybody, and it's a different relationship with each person. You know, my husband and my son have a different relationship than my daughter and I do, but she is his person. That's his person, and he knows it.
He knows
that's
it.
incredible.
Let me, you know, I've always wondered, is it okay to have other dogs that are not service dogs or other
question.
pets in the house with a service dog?
Absolutely. We had a pet before, a rescue, and brought the service dog in. You just introduce them on neutral territory, like out in the backyard. And all of the dogs from Canine Assistance, where we got our dogs, are just so loving and are used to being around other dogs and cats and goats and all sorts of animals.
And we did ask the individuals in this study whether they had other pets in the home, and there really wasn't a difference in terms of functioning when there was another pet in the home.
Jessica, I got a cat at home that I'm just trying to get to pay attention to me. Can you offer any advice?
Yeah, learn to speak cat.
Learn to speak cat.
That sounds, yeah, I don't mean that, glibly, but really, like learning how to slow blink to your cat. Yeah, learning how to speak cat is step one.
That's fascinating. Well, thank you so much for your time.
That's a whole other story. There's no language. We have to slow blink to
I
our
got to
cat.
slow blink to my cat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right, to learn more about service dogs, you can head to canineassistance.org.